for our intros?
Yeah, go ahead.
I said it's all you.
I'm
Oh,
leaving you with all of that.
all right, fine. And the top right is our new challenger. Still another Protoss, which is just fine because these games so far have been pretty dang crazy. It's Ace. He did apparently his connection did not like the TR-24. Anyway, in case I said 11 because in my brain I was checking myself, even though I don't think I actually said anything. So he's at 1 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, we have our reigning king. This is his third match. It's Momo, and he's also Protoss again because he has to be forever and ever and ever. This is different so far.
Yeah, we're seeing a PvP. I think we're gonna see a different style than what we saw from Azzy and Momo. Azzy, I think is, yeah, Azzy, I think is more of the traditional gateway opening, whereas I wouldn't be surprised if Ace goes for a Nexus first.
Excuse me. I thought it was Momo going for Nexus first because that's what he's been doing this whole time, even though I know that he wasn't because he had the pylon and the two gateways in the middle of the map. And the way you said that, it got me. I had some spit at the back of my throat. But yeah, Nexus first against a tried and true just proxy gate in the middle of the map. This is different. Hell yeah.
This is something that while I mean, this is
He's gonna see it. He's got to see it. He
I
doesn't
don't think
see
he
it.
sees
doesn't
it.
see it. Oh,
I don't
no.
think he sees it.
Oh no. How is this even possible? Oh my gosh. So, what is gonna be the first time that he sees? Is it gonna be when the Zealots get into his? What if he cross scouts right now?
Oh no, he's gonna go
He's
down
not.
to 6.
He's not.
Not gonna see it.
Never ever. Okay, so he sees the probe, but that's totally normal. That's totally normal.
Oh, and he's going for
So
So depending on how well he drills his probes, he may not die, but he's gonna take a huge eco hit. And as long as Momo is really just rallying, oh man, here
okay,
goes the
so
pylon.
he's
I'm
got
shield
a cannon.
battery.
He just has to get his. Okay, all right. It's a good thing he didn't react, because if it was me, I probably would have freaked out and I would have made sure that my cannon is covered. But that's what. So Ace has to cover his cannon with his probes and zealots and everything. Because dude, 3 more are moving in. You said this to me before the game started. We were watching 2 computers play. I know you remember, but I was like, remember that? It was like 30 minutes ago. But I said I wanted to be a player that was known for going for shield batteries one day, and you literally said you could if you like proxy gated and attacked, but he is building cannons. I thought he was gonna build some shield batteries, but even this, dude, the Zealot's already getting on top of the cannon. He's got to be careful. He's got to start using some probes.
Ace should be able to actually hold this. Now, the important thing is, will he be able to micro well enough to defend his cannons? Ace, nice. Ace actually Oh, nice
Probe's
play.
gone. Sick.
Nice play.
And then just get rid of that one coming up.
So now look how far ahead he is on tech. Assuming Ace survives, he could outright just be able to Dragoon micro him out, unless he just opts for DTs or speed lots. But if Ace is able to hold, which it's looking like it, I think we're gonna see Ace come away with this.
I tried to mute my cough. I don't think I was able to get away with it. Yeah. You're saying that you think Ace might be able to get away with it?
Yes, considering how ahead in tech he is, and yeah, he is, attacking away with his one cannon, but it's not gonna it's gonna take a while for really any of those buildings to go down.
The Zealot's putting pressure on his tech, though. That can be pretty dangerous. Momo didn't go for a Nexus behind this, so he is about as all in as you could get. Look at this, the freaking probe. His probe scouted Momo's base, so he could start building cannons, in his own enemy's base. And I mean, he's technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if we're to go for 6 total.
Right.
I don't know. That he does make a good point. Is he allowed to have more cannons than I do? Because it is a cannon rush. Oh man, I'll leave it up to you. Maybe you and Cross as the experts. He is building a
So
cannon, so
yeah, he's actually building 3 cannons with 4 already in someone's base. So um, yeah, that's actually not allowed. And
I was gonna
I
say,
I tried to message him, but he has D&D turned on. So this may be something where I think next time we just have to reiterate. And yeah, I
hmm.
think we're gonna have to discuss this after this game.
So, do you think in this situation, if Ace doesn't clean it up and the game doesn't normalize, do we force just a rematch, a redraw? Because that is true. He's building. He's
I
got
think so.
2, 4, 5, and then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 at home and
Yeah.
4 in his opponent's base. So now Ace is like, all right, well, I guess I'll just build 5 cannons in your base. However, his probe's gone. So the DT's out. The DT could just go take out that pylon. That's all of Momo's production, other than what he just built in his main. But I think depending on how this game goes, that we are just gonna have to go for a redraw. So what do
Yeah,
you?
this is gonna have to be a rematch. I don't see really any way past this because um I mean we told them that we would be messaging them and one of the players has D&D turned on, which sort of destroys the integrity of it. So
Right.
it's either gonna be a rematch or yeah, we're gonna have to put Ace through.
We're gonna try this again, and even now, I mean, it's just kind of like a reverse mirror, right? They're kind of still kitty corner away from each other. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about it
Yeah,
anyway. Go ahead.
the base positioning is somewhat similar, where Momo is in one of the sort of non-advantageous positions on 3, 6, 9, or 12, and then Soul, or I'm sorry, Ace is in the corners. It
Yeah.
looks like Momo is gonna go back to his previous strategy, which I think is a great play. Ace may sort of assume that because he pulled that card out, he wouldn't do it again, but uh, I think
Yeah.
Momo sort of sticking with the tried and true is a great idea.
Right. Like, who in the right mind would do that again? And then here we go. So, and I didn't say before, but here's Ace at 5 o'clock, and then we have Momo at 12 o'clock. And before it was 9 and 1. So really, they just got rotated on the map. It's kind of funny. It's really similar, and I. It's as funny as it is that we're seeing the same strategy, just a rotation. This is it's the Clown World alternate universe, I guess, but maybe that was the first game. Still not a super fast scout from Ace as well. And everyone's a minute behind, so I'm reading some of this stuff where it's like, we did start it. We did. Anyway, I know there'll probably be some people who are upset about it. I don't know. We're figuring it out as we go, and honestly, we really are just trying to do the best that we can. If Ace does get cheesed again, he'll be way more prepared for it this time. I think just both mentally, and he'll be more warmed up for it as well. And Momo is also probably going to scout Ace last, if not almost last. Ace might give himself away. Oh my gosh, this again.
Let's see if he's gonna see it.
No, he didn't.
Oh, still no. Mm,
Yeah, that's dangerous.
I, let's see if this time his
Okay,
well,
they're going
actually
to see
no,
each
his
other here.
building or his yeah, his build exactly the same. And oh, this time he's gonna
Okay, he
turn and he
did.
sees it.
He did go and check the
Mhm.
middle. All right, so Momo did know that Ace was going to be at 5 o'clock, and he's building. I thought for a second it was 3, but of course it's just 2. He's going to have his cannon up right around the same time. And is he really going to go for a freaking cannon push in his base again? I can't believe it.
And the difference here, however, is that Ace is actually gonna go with a third gateway plus 2 cannons, additional 2 cannons. So He's not gonna have to worry about the early Zealot pressure. He's gonna be able to maintain all of his probes, while uh, potentially he may opt for the tech this time, or faster tech and maybe Dragoons, but no gas as of yet. And Ace this time is taking a little longer looking for Momo.
Yeah, he's gonna scout him essentially last. All right, I'm gonna count these goddamn cannons. And dude, look at this. He's freaking poking. Oh, he could have got that Zealot that was in the red. So it is still precarious. Okay, he got it, but it's not nearly as precarious as it was before. It was pretty ballsy of Momo to go for this strategy again. Reinforcements are going to get in. It doesn't look like he's going to lose that probe like he did last time. That was a good snipe from Ace originally. And I think, so Ace is totally focused at home, but he could also scout. Momo's base doesn't really have any defense. He did. Oh my gosh, he was so close. He might
Looks
be
like
able
we're
to.
gonna see Ace actually stack all of his probes and actually try and target down that cannon, which I think is important. He doesn't look like he's opting for techs, and he may just offer, because
Oh
of his
my
stronger
gosh.
economy, just go for that early game push. And the cannons are gonna go down. However, right now the Zealot count is extremely in Momo's favor, so
It's
he still
true.
has to worry
Oh, he
about.
got the
Oh, he got the
probe.
probe. That was great, great
Yeah.
play.
So since the Zealots were on hold position, they didn't hit the probes when they came in all stacked up, and he's going to target that cannon too. And he's going to have to send out another probe if he wants to keep this attack going, and I don't think it's going to happen. I think it still isn't in the clear for Ace, but I think he's going to hold. Like, there is a lot of Zealots, you're right, so that part is scary. And not only that, there's going to be Dragoons. So Momo still has a launch pad. Oh my gosh, he even gets that cannon. So he's going to lose a lot of army to clear that, but I mean, he lives. He's probably going to have to. Oh my gosh, that's really good blocking from that Zealot. He's got to get his probes probably in front of those other cannons, though.
This is looking slightly dangerous. However, I think with that other cannon finishing, he should be fine. Plus with the Zealots coming out. But the main thing I think now would be, eventually the sort of delayed tech. Um, I don't know exactly how far Ace saw in Momo's base because it got killed by the cannon. Um, but Momo is now going to be ahead on tech with that Cybernetics Core upgrading range, whereas Ace is just now starting its
Ooh,
gas.
this is scary. So these Zealots can come in and start one-shotting these probes. Nice, nice,
Mhm.
nice. Got him to run. Sorry, guys. I'm also still dealing with, I don't know, a cold or something. So I took some Dayquil right before we started, but I can feel my throat and all those same issues are starting to come back. Building that pylon is really smart. It's going to be able to protect his probes so he can't get in and jump on top of them as easily. Only loses one. Can let it finish. I guess it probably makes sense. He's going to need... he doesn't need the supply as much as Momo does. Momo is supply blocked. And if Ace goes out now, which he is, he could kill that one pylon in the middle of the map, and that is going to cut off almost half of... So if Ace goes out, he'll take out almost half of Momo's gateways. It is smart of
With the
him.
Dragoons though, I don't see him being able to really have free reign over that. Momo's always gonna be able to kite back. So
True, true.
um,
He does.
plus, I'm pretty sure Momo is gonna want to keep that pylon alive, considering it's powering up 3 of his gateways, and that's still actually maintaining the gateway advantage over him. So
True.
um, surprised though that there's no further tech coming out of Momo. Okay, now he just put down the robotics facility, but he's still. Oh, great play actually. Ace just
Getting
decided
range.
to skip and go straight at 12.
Yeah, which means it just gives the opportunity for Momo to turn around and go straight towards Ace's base as well.
Hmm.
But Ace has, I mean, only one more cannon, but he has more cannons, and he's also used to defending more in this position anyway. These outs need to start actually targeting probes or cannons or something, because this is okay. So he's gonna lose everything, but he'll get a cannon for his troubles. Not the worst, but not
But
the
he was
best
able to
either.
see the robotics facility, so he
True.
knows what kind of tech that he's climbing, and this may be Ace's sort of a cue to just opt for the gateway explosion and just opt to push.
Dude, and
Um,
he's gonna. Oh, he almost got the pylon in the middle of the map, and he's clearing a lot of Dragoons because Momo is kind of being dragged all over the place. So Ace was able to. He cleared what, like 4 or 5 Dragoons, and now the rest of them are gonna go down too. He barely lost any Zealots. This is, I mean, Ace is up like 14 supply ish, so 10, 20 supply. That's pretty crazy, and he's gonna start his own shenanigans in Momo's base just like last time.
I think it's a great play. There's really no semblance of any like Momo is, well, right now he seems to be rallying his units in the back, but he is pretty head on right now, which as he should be with those 4 gateways. But these cannons may be able to hopefully catch him off guard, but I really don't see them doing it too much, especially with the Reaver about to come out.
Well, and remember, we said 4 at your. I'm gonna remember this for the end of my days. I swear to God, if he builds, we said 1 at your choke, and then you could have 5 in your opponent's base, or you could have 5 in your own base. He's got 4 in his base. Okay, he killed 1, thank God. So he put 2 down. Hey, he's got 3. See now we're in the opposite of this. Where is he in trouble now? Because the way that we were describing it was that, oh my God. So what do you think? Because I kept telling you 5 in your base, 1 at your choke. So sorry. So what are we gonna do, Dizzy? You know what? They both. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 with the pylon. No, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he has 5. No, 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 no. I can't pause the game. These Protoss players, man, don't have any of these issues with anybody else.
I mean,
They got killed
he
and
did have
canceled.
6 cannons.
No,
Yeah.
because he had 6 building in Momo's base, and people were freaking out at Momo, and he had 3 in his main. He killed one of them, so at first he's building 2, but then if we watch the replay, he's building up to 4 or 5.
So right now he has 3 in his base, right? And he's building his 4th now, but
It's
he
inconsequential, but
was
it's
building.
annoying. Sorry, go ahead. I just had to say that, but I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Yeah, until the cannons finished, I mean, technically he didn't have 6. And he is actively killing off his cannons, but we're seeing a nice zealot pressure here.
All of his drones are
And
gone,
I
by the
think
way.
if
His probes are gone, but he's just trying to jump on top of
oh,
Momo. Just thought I'd point that out. I'm just... I don't know. I want to put both these players in timeout. I don't know. So... What is he talking about? So now what is he saying? He's 6, I count 7 in your base. He didn't have... How many? So these were aces. I'm about ready to say they can have 1 cannon at their main and 1 at their choke. Jesus Christ. I'd like to thank you and Cross for this awesome and epic rule that it's really clear that everyone wants to follow. Okay, where are we at as far as this game goes? Other than, so he's got 1, 2,
Ace
3,
has
4, 5.
yeah, 4 probes. I think this game is gonna go to Momo. I think the main thing at this point now is recognizing that neither Momo or Ace had any more than 6 cannons at one point.
Sort of. So neither of
I
them
think
are
the
100%
cannons,
innocent, I guess.
the cannons being in production, I don't think that's a total, I guess, rule break, because he could have theoretically either canceled the cannons before they actually finished or destroyed his own.
Good lord.
All right, GG.